Okay, today I want to go back into my book. Here's another correction I might have to make. I'm not sure, but I'm thinking I did a mistake on this one. I'm going to have to rearrange everything. So I was looking at this today, and I said, this is the cross. I know that. This is the yellow sun. This is the goddess nut. I always thought it was a sun solar flare because this is the red sun solar system. Comes in every 1,000 years, every millennium, okay? It comes in, awakens the 8 suns, all right? So I always thought it was a sun solar flare. People said this is the moon. It can't be the moon. So I was looking at this here, looking for dots over here, nothing. Then I looked for the dots, and I said, what is 2 dots inside here? So yeah, the cross represents the 4 seasons. Then I went, oh, 1 and 2, Capricorn and Aquarius. The 2,000 years of darkness. So this has to be the Carina Nebula, the space dust that covers the sun when we go through our cycles. So you see, that's why I always tell people, don't ever follow me. The more you study nature, the more you learn, the more you're going to see through things, through the illusions. All right? So here's another one. Well, that I have right. But right down here, you see these down here with the numbers? 1, 2, 7, 6, 3. See, there's 7. Those are the 7 constellations with suns. Orion holds 2 suns. Okay, you see? So I know I got all that right, but I have to rearrange. You see where I have Capricorn? You see over here in the image? Inside I have Capricorn and Aquarius over here. They're supposed to be in the other side. I don't think that's a solar flare. I think that's the Carina Nebula. That's what I'm thinking it is. Oops. So yeah. Okay, here's another image. Now keep in mind, a lot of people ask me when I'm gonna publish my book and everything. I'm not gonna publish it until I get older, until I get more knowledge, all right? But right now you can get a free PDF book, and with that free PDF book, you can print it anywhere you want, all right? But in this image right here, I will have to rearrange all those constellations inside that plate that I put, because I put them in the wrong order. But I got right the cross. I got right the goddess nut and the red sun solar system coming in. As you know, Earth will be in the 28 power for 800 years, normal climate, 33 powers for 200 years, climate change. Like right now, we're in climate change. We're in the 62 red sun apocalyptic cycle, the year 2017 to the year 2217. You see? Here's another image, real beautiful for you guys. So this was the way I would see it, my mental projection on it, okay? And I thought that the moon was a sun solar flare, but it's not. It's the Carina Nebula, because there's 2 little holes, 2 little round spots there telling me Capricorn and Aquarius. I think that's the real knowledge. So it's real beautiful. It's like telling you, this plate is like telling you everything. It's telling you our red sun cycle, our 12,000 years yellow sun orbits the Milky-way galaxy, 10,000 years sunlight, and 2,000 years of darkness. Okay, I think it's telling you, it's giving you our 18s. It has to be all of them. So I'm gonna have to redo all this again. I know I got the back correctly, because you see the back, it has 40 pinholes. All right, so that means the 40 days. Okay, red sun comes in the month of June to July. Gemini to Cancer for 40 days. Red sun awakens the yellow sun. Red sun becomes a blue sun. Okay, the red Kachina becomes a blue Kachina after the 40 days. Nobody knows the day, the hour, but we know the month and year. You see, 40 pinholes, 40 days and night story. 40 days, 40 constellation in the 13th constellation. You see, so I got that right. So here's this image again. So let's zoom in so you can see. So there we go. So hopefully you people been on my page, you've been learning, understanding. What do you think? You think that's the sun solar flare, or you think that's the Carina Nebula? You think this here is the Carina Nebula? Or you think it's the sun solar flare because the red sun solar system came in? So I don't know. I think that's the Carina Nebula, because you see this little 2 dots inside the cross. That's the 2,000 years of darkness. That's what I'm thinking now. So I know it's all astrological. I know I got everything right, but I have to rearrange all the constellations in there and the planets. It all fits perfectly. But I'm thinking this has to be the Carina Nebula. How the ancient people used to see the stars, how they looked at it. So, you see? Beautiful, man. Beautiful. Like I said, once you study the stars, you never go wrong. So, it's beautiful, man. Whoever did this play back in the day, beautiful. Here's another image that I drew. You see? So yeah, I'm gonna have to fix all those and put it over. Cool. Cool. It's beautiful. Just want to give you a good example where it really is. It's not what, if you ever read about this, the Nebra heart, the sun disk, okay, if you ever saw this before, and you, you know, you have to unlearn what you have learned and understand the truth. So, all right, this thing is real fragile. Yeah, I'm not sure if they put the back with the 40 pins on this one. I don't know. You can't tell. You can't tell if they did it correctly or good. So, yeah, you can't tell. They didn't do a good job in the back of it. I guess they weren't paying attention with the holes. But yeah. So I just want to make this video so I can remember to do a better to correct this little mistake that I did here. It's a little tiny one. So I'm thinking this is the space dust, the Carina Nebula. And space. It's what it has to be. It has to be that. It don't make no sense a sun solar flare. Why people couldn't see a sun solar flare coming into Earth. You know what I mean? You have to think people couldn't see a sun solar flare. You know what I mean? Coming into Earth. I don't think they could. I think they saw the Carina Nebula, the space dust. That's what they saw. So that's what it is. Here's again the 40 days. See, I look for the images online and I try to, you know, I read what whoever were these, they call themselves scholars or whatever they call themselves. They're lying. Remember, these people have been brainwashed. Everybody's been brainwashed by the fake government system. We have fake world religions, fake education. It's all a big lie. Lying to you. And you have to, everything is like hidden everywhere to all to see. And you have to read so many books. You have to read everything to get an idea of what it is. And once you start getting that, you're going, oh, you start to see more and more and more and more and more. And I always admit when I'm wrong, you see? So I'm thinking I'm going to have to contact my one friend Patrick from Australia and ask him what he thinks that this is the Carina Nebula, because it don't make no sense. People back in the day couldn't see a sun solar flare coming to Earth. It has to be the Carina Nebula. How when the yellow sun enters it, it'd be 2,000 years of darkness. And when right here you will see this one in gold and that one in gold. It's like cover. It's in the cross. You see that image there? So you will compare with this one where you see the cross. You see? In there. So brothers of light and brothers of darkness. There we go. Because of the Carina Nebula. So I just want to make this short video. So to remind myself to, you know, dig in more. And I'm thinking that's what it is. So again, Emilio, I'm thinking this is not a sun solar flare. This has to be the Carina Nebula. Because when you look at all the other ones, they're out. Except for 2, Capricorn and Aquarius. 12, 1, 2, 3. You see? So somewhere in the 12, in the year 10,000 something, we'll be entering the Carina Nebula, Capricorn and Aquarius, the Ice Age, return of the yellow sun, and the Age 3 of Pisces. So I'm going to have to rearrange all those again. This is good. God is not. The yellow sun. Earth is somewhere in there with our planets and our constellations. All 18, 19 constellations bound together as one. And there we go. Bye-bye.